guys to hear someone say, you know, oh, what's up? Or, you know, holler, you know, just cause. Not saying I'm a little cheap, but it makes me feel good. And I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she just meant like, it's nice to know I still got it. Like, not only for my husband, but like other men think I'm cute too.
I mean, we know we got it for our husband. That's why we're married. That's why we're there. But it's nice to hear, you know, go pumping gas or something and someone trying to holler. Like, of course we're going to say no, but we want that. We still, anybody likes to hear that.
Anybody, male or female. I don't give a fuck. Why do you think your niggas end up in the fucking inbox with some bitch for years? Cause she done showed him some attention. She done let the nigga know he still got it. Same with your bitch. She been talking to the nigga online for years on the inbox. He done made her feel a little different than you, motherfucker. That's the reason why. Everybody wants to feel like they fucking somebody desires them. Come on now. I don't think that was too far-fetched. I left my coffee at home. So what's going on, y'all? I don't know what is going on with this. So I'm a mess, as you can see. I didn't even really want to make a video this morning. But we're gonna do it. I need to put my earrings. Oh, let me turn off Ariana Grande for the people take me down, honey. Rapping like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. He in jail? Oh my God, what's going on, Soulja Boy? Take that. You need to change your name. That's the problem. You have a boy spirit over you. So you're not going to act like a man. You're not going to you always going to act like a boy. Cause you a Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. Soulja Boy got hits though. Don't sleep. You better give him his damn respect. He got hits. Soulja Boy, tell him. Trying to get I love it. I was just thinking about my little necklace when I get up in the morning, how it starts, the noise that it makes. It's very distinctive. You guys have jewelry that you wear, you know, it's very distinctive, or somebody around you wears a piece of jewelry that you can hear it. You can hear them when they're coming, because you know it's their jewelry. The way that they put their jewelry together makes a little noise. Yeah, I'm leaving late. I never leave this late. I'm so disgusted in myself for leaving at this time, because look at the earrings just loop right on through. Yeah. So what else is going on? What's going on? I was on Twitter this morning and I caught the I don't even think I put deodorant on this morning. I don't even fucking know. Did I? I think I did after I brushed my teeth, I think. I don't remember. Honey, let me tell you something. It's all good. It's all good. I remember, did I tell y'all the one time? Well, I mean, it is a odor killer. One time I had forgot to put deodorant on, but I had a lemon in my lunchbox, and I took the lemon and put it underneath my arms. Went and washed my underarms, and then put lemon on it. I did. So what? It is a disinfectant, a deodorizer. A deodorizer. Deodor. You need to deodorize. Deodor. Get rid of the odor. So what else is going on? Like I said, I don't have nothing to talk about today. I really don't have anything to talk about. I wasn't even planning on actually making a video or whatever. There was another school shooting, is what I heard. One of two suspects appears in court. I need to see what that looks like. What these people look like. Somebody asked what was wrong with kids today. I said adults. Anything that's wrong with kids is at the hands of adults. I mean, you know, they're the ones. I mean, who else is taking care of them? Who else is providing structure? Who else is providing discipline and compassion and love and all of that? Or not? It's an adult. That's what's wrong. Social media, you know, this idea that social media is not having an effect on the behaviors of adults and children is just dishonest to suggest that social media does not have an effect on people, or has not had an effect on people, and on especially mood disorders, social anxieties. Social media is because of that. I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast yesterday, and Maul was talking about how bullying online doesn't exist. Just walk away from the computer. But no, you also have little kids on the computer who have as adults the same fear of missing out. Part of socializing with children is how, as children at school, now you have an opportunity to socialize when you get home. So your parents, which I don't think any child should have social media until they're in high school, because junior high school is when you start developing the type of where you get people start developing their social positions. Back up. You don't do that. Let me get from in front of you, because you want to play. Let me let you stay over there, asshole. Don't nobody have time for people to be tailgating them all fucking day. That's fucking crazy. Shit, don't nobody have time for that shit. You want to get off the damn freeway so bad. Nobody tell you. I don't be rushing. If I'm late, I'm not rushing. I'm not causing any inconveniences for myself or anyone else. I don't have time for that shit. What are you moving around in traffic for? Dipping and dodging out of traffic for? You gonna cause yourself an inconvenience and somebody else an inconvenience. And why would you do that? Why would you want to do that? But what was I saying about social media and children? Yeah, so I've been doing my little research on it too, and understanding how, little girls develop and little boys, how they relate to each other. A lot of that starts happening in middle school. I'm surprised. My son tells me that kids in elementary school have Instagram. Are you fucking crazy? Do you know what kind of shit is on Instagram? And my thing is, somebody told me if I don't allow my kids to have social media, they'll be inept to social media. Why? It's new to everybody. You'll figure it out. If these old ass aunties on Facebook can figure it out, kids will probably figure it out faster. If they don't get social media until high school, because they don't have to worry about that. Now you have these images, these little girls and boys looking at images of men and women that are unattainable, that are unrealistic, and you're giving them access to that and allowing them to see that, and then they're developing a false sense of self. All these filters and shit, you don't look nothing like that. You don't look anything like that. So you're giving children, little girls. And the study that I was reading was talking about how little boys, starting at 11 to 15, I think, like, where bullying is still, for boys, is still very much a physical, in your face thing. But with girls, bullying has always been relational. How can I make your social status? How can I damage your social status? How you appear to other people? And what better way to do that than on social media? Now little girls have another tool to fucking torture each other. And then you have little boys running around looking at these images online, believing that this is how women look. They have a false sense of what to expect a woman to look like. It's very, very damaging to a child, allowing them to have social media in what are you doing in junior high school and in elementary school? You're giving them access to a world that is not age appropriate, that gives them a false sense of self and creates mood disorders, anxiety, personality disorders, an increase on self-harm, and an increase on suicide. We're seeing that because no, it's not just stepping away from the computer. You have children who now relating to each other online as well. And what are you going to do? Walk away from the computer? Doesn't happen like that. It don't work. It's not as easy as you say. Then your ass needs to walk away from the computer. See how easy it is. And motherfuckers flip the fuck out when Instagram or Facebook goes down. Adults. So what do you think if you give a child access to a goddamn computer, to social media, and now you take and you at what, 11 years old, you allow them to have access to this thing? just, and from growing up as a child all the way up into adulthood, it's just wreaking havoc on our children. So I'm just like, this bullying thing is not just, oh, you can walk away from the computer. That's not how people don't relate. We're in a different time. People don't relate the same way that we used to relate to each other. Children don't relate to each other. It's worse, because we're not going to act like bullying or figuring out where you fit in happens in junior high school. Being allowed to be a part of the group. Oh well, we're in the Instagram, DMs in a group. You're not in it, Trudy? No. Why am I not in it? Why? Because you don't look like this, or because I don't have this, or because so and so is following you and they shouldn't follow. That's just some extra bullshit for children. Adults can't even get it right. A motherfucker will flip out if you unfollow them. They want to know why, when, what. How do you think a child is going to do when they feel like they've been cut off from the group or left out? Come on, man. We got to do better. Giving kids access to social media at a young age, I think, is more of a detriment than a benefit. Sorry. Wait till high school to get social media. Now you can start relating to people. You have similar interests. You have more people, access to more people. You have an idea of male and female relationships, and in that age bracket, you have more of an idea, more of a sense of self, a little bit more. I'm not saying that children in high school have a sense of self, but you have more of a sense of self. You have your friend group. You know what I mean? My son was like, I was the only one without a phone. Okay, if you need a phone, guess what? It's 5 other little motherfuckers around you, and you can use their goddamn phone. Period. That's just what it is. What else is going on? Yeah, so I don't know what made me get on that, but what are you gonna do? Common reveals he was molested as a child in his new memoir. Oh no, Common. Oh, yeah. We gotta talk about that more. Look at the homeless folks. This country is crazy. I don't know. I need to get my eyebrows down, but I do know. We need to talk more about, I don't want to take it down that road. I don't want to talk about molestation, stuff like that. But with boys, it's something that needs to be talked about. Keep them out of the goddamn barber shops where the old ass nigga in the old bitter ass nigga in the corner with the ash right here. Yeah, he's giving bad advice to young men in the barber shop. Keep them out of there. Telling little boys that having sex with older women is a rite of passage, and that makes you become a man, and this and that. You molest a little boy, and an older woman molests or rapes a little boy. You give him an idea. His idea of a sexual experience is now thwarted. Just like the same thing if you sexually assault a little girl. Their ideas about sex is gonna be off. It's not the way that they associate sex is not going to be healthy. It's not going to be a healthy thing. And I'm not saying, because somebody gets raped or molested or something, they turn into this too promiscuous person. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you have an effect on how people associate sex when you molest or rape a child. And this period, like, I don't know, like, motherfuckers be acting like they care about kids, but I'm like, you can just tell by the adults that are now, have grown up. Does it seem like adults cared about these adults who's these children who are just coming into adulthood? Does it seem like it? Because now these adults are going to have all their other personality disorders, their other anxiety issues, depression, mental illness, and now they're going to have children, and now they're not fully equipped to raise children. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. I made some jambalaya last night, but I'm mad. I'm mad because I don't like the way I don't like the rice. It was too too much water, not water, but chicken stock in the. That's how I'm making it again today. God damn it, because I'm gonna get it right, and I make the best rice, okay, but I didn't. The way that it was overcooked. The rice was overcooked, so I fucked it up. So I fucked up the church's money. So I'm gonna make it again today. So I just need to go get some shrimp and some chicken and sausage. Are you trying to get over? I don't like the way she was lagging in my little blind spot, bitch. What you up to? Ho, you got all the space and opportunity. What's going on back there? I had to slow down, let the bitch pass me. I don't know what's up. What else is going on today? Let me look at the phone here. Lil Wayne has an album coming out. Jhené Aiko had a song called Triggered that came out last night. I listened to it like 3 times. It is very good. It is very good. She had to make some clarifications saying it wasn't a diss track or anything like that. It was just her, expressing herself. And that's how albums, that's what they come from. People expressing how they, what it is. I don't even feel like explaining nothing that y'all already fucking know. Oh, see, that's why your car is jacked up now. Because you like to dip in and out of traffic. Raggedy ass. What else is going on, y'all? Oh, let's see. College admission scandal to be turned into a scripted television series. What did I say? What did I say? I said, when the shit happened, you motherfuckers who write scripts, get on it right now. Get on it. It's a series. I mean, it's like perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. What? You have your kids doing photo shoots for sports and shit that they don't even participate in. We need to see a reenactment or a dramatization of that. I would love it. I'm here for it. Somebody said, or they could make a television series about black mothers who've been jailed for trying to get their children into better public schools and tell those stories instead. Expunge Kelly Williams' bowler sentence record and women like her. There's so many people who, it's a crime. It is a crime to want your child to have a better education. But these people here, because they have money, they are able to make it seem like they are going about getting accepted into these schools the right way, and they are cheating. That's why I told you the measurement, when you be telling kids, oh, you got to be better than Trudy and Scott. No, Trudy and Scott got a little bit of money. They are going to be mediocre for their whole life. Everything that they have is going to appear that they have done some hard work. They are going to tell you to lift yourself up by your motherfucking bootstraps. But their mamas and daddies have paid for them to get into the school, honey. And so that also ingrains some sense of entitlement. I'm entitled to this college education. You really not? I want them to kick everybody out of the school and take their degrees away from them. Because if that's the case, then I could take $65,000 or $100,000 right now and tell them, well, my son, he would graduate from school in 20-something, from college in 20-something. I'm just going to go ahead and buy his degree. At the end of the day, you're paying for a network, really, is what you're really paying for. You're paying for a network. That's what you're paying for. The alumni. Access, you have a network, a social network, is your alumni. That's what I was watching a girl on the Breakfast Club. She was starting her own business, and she said that when she was looking for investors, she used her alumni. We went to the same school. You got money? I'm about to start a business. Invest in me. What's the point of having a college network, a network of people, and you don't use them? What's the point of being in a sorority or fraternity that's a network of people? What's the point? Although I don't, that's another thing. But you have a club you belong to. Ooh. I love Range Rovers. It's a certain type of person that drives a Range Rover. It's a certain type of person. I'm about to be super duper late. I tell you, if you leave 5 minutes, you better have your helmet on, young man. You leave 5 minutes after your allotted your time, and it's a wrap from there. That house is pretty. I never noticed that house. Yeah, because I'll be flying down this damn street. It's no traffic. Honey, I had to look at this thing to make sure the fucking thing was recording, because if it wasn't, y'all, I would have just been like, okay, well, it's nothing. What did Adrienne Bailon? I saw some headline that said she had to suspend logic when it was time for her to fall in love. Girl, I don't know about Adrienne Bailon. I don't know about her. The jury is still out. No, actually, they back. She's guilty. I don't fuck with her either. I don't fuck with Adrienne Bailon. I think she's. I don't know. I don't have nothing to say about her. I don't have nothing. I do like Lonnie Love though. I like how Lonnie Love be like, y'all want to play around with how you talk and shit. She needs her own show, Lonnie Love. Lonnie Love is funny. What Meryl was calling her? Sherry Shepherd. Calling Sherry Shepherd Lonnie Love, or Lonnie Love Sherry Shepherd, the other way around. That shit was funny. What else is going on in the world? A TV series based on the recent college, is in the works. Honey, I said that. Get your scripts ready. Get your scripts ready. What's going on? Bethany and Lou is the darkest dynamic on the show, because Lou reminds her of her mother, a narcissist alcoholic she always tries to help, who always lets her down. Best show on television. That's a good point of view. I haven't watched the latest episode, but Luann, she used to be my favorite. I think her not having that count, like, she acts like she doesn't care about the count, not having the countess title, but she behaves like that. She behaves like she still holds this title, and I think that kind of helped her self-esteem. That getting with that man, I don't know. I haven't seen any interviews with Luann, but I would like to know what her motivation was getting with this player and believing that you were going to be the one to like change his ways. And I don't know, like, just weird. Bethany is weird too. They're all weird. It is a good show. It is a really good show. I really, that's why I say I hate that I want to change the Housewives of Atlanta, that cast. I hate that I want to do that and not change New York. The relationships in New York, I think, are deeper than the relationships on Atlanta. That might be the reason why. And then it's like, it's the same issues. Like, I don't know. I mean, we've basically seen, I don't know. It's the same issues. And I would really like just to see a fresher, I don't know. Why does Kim Zolciak still have a television show? They really gave that white woman her own show. They needed the Confederate whites that watched because of her and Troy to have their own space. They felt uneasy watching her interact with black people. I feel like Croy is uneasy watching his own wife interact with black people. I believe he's a flaming racist. I do. I really do. What else is going on? This is gonna be a long video because we're in traffic. You see how long I'm sitting, right? Okay. The editors tonight deserve several Emmys. Okay, so do you guys listen to the Finding Richard Simmons podcast? Kim Kardashian and her, whatever legal team she's working with, they done let 17 people out of prison in 90 days. 17 people. It's funny because we've only two have been really publicized. The one that just happened, last week or week and a half ago, and the other, the older black lady. And I mean, good job. Anybody, I don't give a fuck what they look like. I don't care. Like, you're doing something to help people get out of prison for non-violent crimes, first-time offenders. They deserve to be out. I don't give a fuck who gets them out. I don't give a damn if it's Bette Midler. I don't care. Get them out. Get them out. Y'all can't. If you lack so much objectivity that you cannot get past Kim Kardashian sucking Ray J's dick on camera and her mother creating an empire off of that, and you can't separate that from this girl is using that fame, influence, and reach to get people out of jail, first-time offenders, there should be no critique of that. Critique everything else if you want, but a critique of that just shows that you lack the range. Period. You cannot like someone and be like, what she's doing is a good job. You could also say what she's doing is a good job without saying, I don't like her. I don't even know. Oh my God, y'all get on my nerves. You see my blinker on, right? It's like no one pays attention. Come on, bitch. Get over. You have your blinker. Get over. Pull over. Pull over. What else is going on? They grow up into adults. You gotta be mindful. Your child is gonna grow up to an adult that relates with other adults and has to deal with other adults. So be careful how you how you raising them up. Because it's true. You have 0 to 0, let's just say 0 to 21. And then you have the rest of your life to figure all that, what happened in those very formative years, to figure out, to unlearn, to relearn, to heal. You have the rest of your life, another 40 years to fix 21 years of conditioning. I'm in serious traffic. I should have went live. Or is it live? Is that what it's called?
Another dollar get made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this is a parade. I don't want your train, I'll go.
Okay. Come on, little gunner. You drip too hard? You guys drip too hard? Kim Kardashian's dress was dope. But let me tell you something. Her dress, I didn't like the color. I didn't like the nude color. I guess she was supposed to be looking because it looked like dripping water off of her. I thought it was a great little concept of the dress, but I would have liked the dress to be another color. What's with these colors? The wrong color choices. Wrong color choices. Another movie gets made. What else is going on, guys? You know what? Y'all, we need to, I hope that whatever is going on, if what's his name does not win the 2020 election, it's going to be hard to remove him from office. Just mark my words. Mark my words. The way that he got in, that needs to be reevaluated. We've all, I go on and on about the criteria to become the president of the United States or to apply for the job. It requires nothing. It doesn't even require military experience. It doesn't even require political experience. Something is wrong with that. All you got to do is be from the United States and 35 years old. You good. You can apply for the job. What? No, that's not. No. Military or political experience, if you've served in the military, I think it's a requirement if you want to be a president as a commander-in-chief. to have served in the military and in some capacity with the honorable discharge. That's what I believe. I believe you should have a couple years of political experience, whether you're at a city, on the city level, state level, federal, whatever level. You need to have some kind of government experience. I don't give a fuck if you worked at the goddamn DMV. You need some experience working with a state agency or something. You are being in the Senate or whatever the fuck, whatever. I believe that. So I hope that someone is working on figuring out if he loses, can he make any kind of executive decisions that he needs to stay in office another 2 years or another year or another 6 years or another 50 years, because he likes the fact that in North Korea you're the president for life. I think is it North Korea? It was a country where you're president as long as for life. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna run this country. He likes that. He would love to do that. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, can you imagine? That's what I said. Somebody needs to make sure that they are doing or looking over all documents to ensure that there is nothing that he can do to keep himself in office longer after his term is over. Y'all better be looking through the files. Shit, I'm hungry. Come on, lady. Shout out to y'all sending me cash apps. I love it, for coffee and for gas. Y'all so cute. I love it. I think it is so cute. And it's so cute. I think it's so cute. Thank you for coffee and gas. I love it. Thanks. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I almost didn't, honey. I could not sleep last night. I went to bed at 10 o'clock. Woke up at, I was about to say noon at night. Woke up at midnight and did not go back to sleep until 3 o'clock. Then popped right back up at 5:45. Girl, I could not sleep for nothing. So I had to, eat some vegetables. And I was able to go to sleep, able to relax and go to sleep. I don't know, my mind, I didn't have anything on my mind. I went to sleep. I had made that dinner, everything, cleaned everything, laid down, was sitting on the couch about to watch the circus again because I felt like I missed some parts. I really want to finish, I want to watch it from the beginning again. So I had it queued up, and then the next thing you know, it was it was 10 o'clock. I was like, I need to go to bed. And I got in the bed, and then around 12 o'clock, I was like, come on, would you get over, girl? Shit. You're driving so damn slow. Shit. Oh, student ass driver. Shit. How we doing? Have you guys ever called the back of the trucks when they say, how are we driving? I be wanting to call sometimes when I see them, they're not driving right. I want to look. Sometimes I look like, okay, he's not driving good. Is there a number on the back of this truck so I could call? Do y'all do that? Have y'all ever done that? It's crazy. It is crazy. What else is going on, y'all?
If you really wanna ball till you fall when you're back against the wall, and a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but did it all day.
Hey.
Got a murk coming in a hallway.
Come on, Drake. Drake is so corny. He be getting on my nerves. But that nigga be flowing. I don't care. Are you following me, lady? She following me. Yes. Come on, Meek. Niggas are a mess. How you gonna do a song with Meek Mill? I got Lori Harvey on my wish list. That is so rude. about to get me something to eat. I'm already late. So what else is going on, y'all? What do y'all have planned for Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. I'm probably gonna be leaving work early today because I got some shit to do. Oh. Come on, Drake. Have y'all ever had to explain to an older person who somebody was? Can you imagine? At my age, trying to date an old ass nigga, trying to explain to him who Meek Mill is. Oh, baby, I don't know who that is. He like he got worms. We have talked about nothing. I did have. Oh, y'all, guess what? I found a black-owned farm. Somebody, one of the people on, one of the viewers sent me a link to a black-owned farm in Sacramento. Yes, it's about 25 miles away. And why is a motherfucker's last name Kelly like mine, spelled like mine? I was like, let me find out. I got kinfolk out here. I mean, I do got kinfolk out here, but they ain't checking for me. But they're older cousins. An older cousin and his honey. Generation, a whole generation, old school. That last generation that came from the older the niggas who's born in like 60. Let me see, my brother was born in 69. So niggas was born like 66, 67, 69, 70, 71. They have like they still like, and some, it's still some people who believe like the old school way of just doing things. But anyways, yeah, so I found the farm, so I looked it up and everything to see how far it was away, and they have a you pick or they pick. They have little events there and everything like that. So I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna see. The nigga's name is R. Kelly, but spelled like mine. Why is this woman still behind me? Let me see if she turns where I turn. Let's see. Yeah. I'm always leery of people making. I watch too much TV. You making every single turn I'm making? Let me make one turn that I'm not making. That's why I have 5 different ways to work. 4 or 5 different ways to work, so a motherfucker can't get. Because honey, you get on autopilot and start just going to work. Somebody could be watching your every little move. Okay, this is what time she leaves. Okay, this is what time she's here at this. She's at this intersection at this time. I mean, if somebody really wanted to put in the effort, and you're on a schedule and you're not paying attention and you're on autopilot. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. And grow something. Peace.